Hey everyone, how's everyone doing? I hope you're doing well. Let's do a little bit of screen adjusting. Alright, we can hide that. And yeah. Alright, I hope everyone hears me. I hope everyone can see okay. Welcome back to Satisfactory land. And yeah, alright, looks like everything's okay right now. Cool. So, first off, say hi to the bunnies. Say hi, bunnies. We've got Willow and we've got Mini Wheat. They're just gonna chill over there in the corner and, you know, be cute bunnies and keep us company today. So yeah, we're gonna try that and see how that works. Alright, otherwise, sorry I was not streaming last week. I got the flu. It sucked real badly. I didn't like it. That's about that. But I'm doing better now, for the most part. Still sound a little weird, I think. Feel a little weird. But hey, whatever. I had gotten a bunch of stuff done the weekend before, so we'll go through and we'll show you that. And my headset is wrapped around something, so 1 second, I'm going to fix that. Alright, well that was way more difficult than I thought it was going to be. Alright, yeah, I'm back. Okay, headset normal now. Okay, yeah, so, got sick, did stuff weekend before, didn't do much last week. I did end up playing a little bit this weekend, got some more stuff done. So why don't we take a look at what's been going on. First off, if you recognize, maybe you will, maybe you won't, this is the bottom of the steel factory, because that is one of the things I did. Right now we're working on kind of finishing off one of the things I did. We'll get to that in a minute. And out there you can kind of see one of the things I did. No major changes in here just yet. That will be coming soon. That's probably next stream. But we do have a big addition out here. We have this monstrous floor down here. And then we have this monstrous floor up here with a whole couple of train stations hooked up. I thought that was a train for a minute. I was like, wait a minute, I didn't put a train there. But it's not a train, it's just the freight car things. And yeah, so this is a new extension of our train system coming over to the steel factory. Can't really progress with the new building until we get all of the resources that we need coming into the new building. And the steel products... What is my dog doing? She's looking mighty guilty, guys. I don't know what she's doing. Oh well. Yeah, so yeah, the steel products are kind of something we need. So this is two train stations set up. One's going to be an incoming, one's going to be an outgoing. This is outgoing. So we'll take our three resources that we're producing here, our steel beams, steel pipes, and encased industrial beams, pull them up here, throw them into the train station. Off it goes. Oh yeah, we also played with signals. Got those all set up and working, because I don't want trains crashing into each other. That would be bad. And this is going to be an inbound station. So things like copper sheets that I'm going to need for the... Is there a window missing there? There is a window missing there. There we we go. It's no longer missing. Yeah, so the copper sheets that we'll need for the ammo. What is that? Rifle ammo stuff. Huh. My dog's hanging out here with me instead of in there with my wife. I don't know what that's about. And right now it's just a kind of a single line loop. I'm not going to deal with the inbound stuff just yet. Mostly right now, just working on getting the inbound stuff. Or sorry, the outbound stuff. But it'll come out of those train stations, head along this way. This is pretty well set up so this can get extended and keep going that way, head on over to our oil factory, because that will be one of the next things we need. All of our oil stuffs. And I think I even have plans that will all get torn down, that highway will all get torn down. And there's going to get a train station put over there, and we'll come over from our copper area, loop around, bring the train on up, and then back into here and create a loop. So this will actually get kind of really reworked. At least the train lines themselves will get really reworked when that happens, because I'll probably end up pulling the line from here over to there when that happens. But that's for a later time. And although not too much later, because I do need quartz in this building now. Still have to work on finishing off the base of the towers, but we have the towers coming on over. I also have to rework this a little bit, this part up here. I'm not a big fan of it, but it's going to work for now. And we keep going, come along here. This is the part I'm not a big fan of. We got a really sharp downturn right here. I hope that's going to work. Should work. And then this is another part I'm not a really big fan of. Do a little bit of crisscrossy over itself at different levels, and I don't really like the way it looks, but again, hope it's gonna work. But it'll come on in, and you can see we've got train stations set up. And we started to set up the train stations on the other side now. And that's just so I can start figuring out. And we still have our original trains running. And yes, I figured out that one is 1 meter lower than the rest that are around it. So I've got to adjust that guy back up. That'll be fun. That's a problem for another time. That is something we got to take a look at too, because I don't think that was done last time I streamed. But yeah, it'll come on into here, probably into one of these two stations, and then out of here and into our main bus line, conveyor bus line in our main factory building. I don't know if this stairwell is going to come down or what. I'm not really exactly sure how I'm bringing it into the building. Maybe I'll bring it out and around and stick it in the side. Something. Not sure. But there it is. All the trains are hooked up. And we have a new Caterium line running. I did that. The good old copper line is still here. I did adjust the timings on it a little bit. Now it sits here and waits for a while, either until it's completely empty, or until 9,999 seconds go by or something like that. I forget what the time is, but yeah. What'd I do? How'd I do that? I went here, I went here, edit. That, yeah, there we go. A lot of seconds, or until once it's completely unloaded. And that should kind of, stop it driving around uselessly, if that's a word. If not, I just made it up. It's all good. Yeah, and then so we have quite the crisscross of lines going on here. This may change a little bit in the future, I'm not really sure, but it's going to work for now. This did get kind of reworked from the last time you saw it. I stretched out the curve a little bit, looped around this body of water. We have the outer line, the new outer line that's coming in and merging in. Da da da. Loops around and then it kind of meets back up with where it was. But then we have new lines heading over to our Caterium, and I do want to make sure I don't get hit by that train that's coming at me. And this takes a little bit of a split off to our original Caterium node. So we have a train station over here. Pulling from our original Caterium node. All of that stuff has been starting to come down. Sorry if you can hear my dog drinking. She is getting old and she's loud when she drinks. And then we have this big blob of concrete that I absolutely hate because I didn't want it to go all the way down, but I'll probably be adjusting that. But most of these pillars are done. And I'm gotta be careful I don't get hit by the Caterium line. Why don't we switch over to this rail? And this one's coming over here to the other Caterium node that's over here. Boop. And it was when I started adding all of these extra lines in that I decided signals were necessary. Yep, you got this Caterium harnessed. I do think I still have to clean up some of my... Yeah, I have this temporary concrete down here just so I didn't fall to my death. I don't have a great base for this tower yet, so I'm going to work on that. But that one I did okay. That's a big lump of concrete, but I think it kind of looks okay because it's coming off the side of the mountain a little bit, which is what I was trying to do with that one over there. It just doesn't look right. But yeah, I think that one's okay. And this one I've got to figure out exactly how I'm going to do this too. Not really sure yet. That's okay. And then of course the actual Caterium node, Mark II miner, fully ramped up, getting split 3 ways into each of the train stations. Same thing's happening with the other one, by the way. Mark II miner, fully power tiered up and split 3 ways. So it's not going to fully saturate the belts, but we're not using Caterium a ton right now anyway, so you can see it is holding pretty full. We did get our hypertube set up, so let's take that back. I think this is all set up, at least we'll find out, won't we? And here we are in the underground or the not the underground, but the second level of the train station. It's still a little dark right now. Why don't I turn on my light? We're working on this, trying to make this kind of a show display of the logistics going on here in this building. I was toying with the signs for some lighting. Oh, and speaking of signs for lighting, I'm gonna have to show you a new setting that I found. Let's see if I can bring the bunnies back onto the cam here with some red carrots. Come on, guys. I'm being lazy on the other half of the cage. They're not interested in carrots. That's interesting. Nope. Alright, well, we'll let them be for now. If need be, I'll move the camera. Yeah, so yeah, we started boxing this in, making this a little bit more of a, I'm trying to make this like a logistics hub, both for the hyper tubes and for the incoming conveyor belts. But still working, a work in progress. We do have some stairs leading from the lower level to that level. And the lower level has undergone a little bit of an overhaul. Not too much different for the most part, but started building up the other side because the thing is now wider. Put in some stairs. Why does that look wrong? Oh, that's interesting. It's okay, I meant to be changing that anyway. I did do this to the other side last time I played because I think it looks just a little cleaner. And boom. Oh yeah, we want these now. And then we bring the stairs off of these. And then we paint them red. Well, black and red. And boom, I think that looks a lot better. Take a look back and you see the stairs and all the signs kind of glowing through. I think that looks really slick. And then, I don't know, you might notice that it's actually a little bit brighter in here. And that is because I discovered a setting that I should have been messing with the whole time. So in options, under, not gameplay, video, if you scroll down, and you can't see it because the bunny, oh no, you can see it, it's just that, just barely visible. You have this global illumination setting, and it was off before, and off does not look good with the lights. But if you turned it either to medium or high, and I'm not going to apply that, I'm just going to keep it, then it actually makes the lights light up the area instead of just kind of this glow that happens. And I think this looks a lot better. Like I said, it's actually lighting up the area instead of just having that glow. And I think it turned out really, really well. I love hearing those trains up there. Yeah, now that thing looks even cooler with that global illumination setting turned on. That thing is just way too bright, so I'm glad we're not going with that one now. And that thing, yeah, that just looks awesome. Yeah, and then this area, you should see that this looks very different. This has just been a little bit more trimmed and cleaned up. We pulled the conveyor belts away from the wall. We kind of organized them coming in a stack. We are no longer pulling in from over there anymore like I threatened to do. Instead, I am pulling iron in all the way from where I had two of them coming in. I had these two before, and yeah, we saw this as we were coming by, didn't we? I had these two before, and now I have this third one. And then we also have the excess that we needed coming in from behind, which I built these pretty cool conveyor towers. I really like the way they turned out. I think they look really nice. These one conveyor towers merging into each one of these miners' outputs to make a total of 480. And so that makes our 3 iron inputs, even though once again we're not using all 3, we're just using 2 right now, but I'm sure we're going to need more to come in, well, yeah, soon-ish. But here it comes, right? We've got the 3 tops of the towers coming in all the way from down here, where we have a ton more. These are impures, I believe. Those other ones were normal, and then I think these are impures. And we have some getting split up, doing their thing, merging in as it needs to, blah 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 blah, and some from over there, splitting up, merging in, blah 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 blah. And I think basically it's 180 on each one of these belts right now. Pretty sure that's what the number was, because each one of these bad boys is pumping out 300. Right? Yeah, 300. So yeah, 180 is coming in from each one of these, getting merged in with the 300 to make our 480 that we need to fill out those tier 3 belts. And that's that. Yeah, so iron was reorganized. I mean, all of this was been reorganized. This is the one that's annoying, and nope, that's the one that's annoying and one too low, which was all part of rebuilding all of this, which was part of stretching this thing out so I could fit more train stations, which was part of a lot of work, and oh my god, it took me a couple of days to get it all done. But it's done, and it works. And I think it's all laid out for future. Hi, Caterium Line. Thank you. I don't think that one's set up to do the whole waiting until unloading 99.999 seconds yet. Maybe I should do that one, because I don't know how much that one's just wasting stuff for us going back and forth. You know what? I don't think I did that because, yeah, this one was still loading, but no, it looks like it's been pretty good. So yeah, why don't I go ahead and do that? Yeah, see, it's running away already. Edit the timetable. We're going to edit this to stay here much more than 15 seconds. There we go. Save that. Save that. And that should work. Okay. And I know some of you might be like, wow, you ran trains over to all those copper and they were right by the base. Why didn't you run trains over to that iron? You know why? Because I didn't want to. No other reason. Just didn't want to. I had this all set up and I really wanted to have a reason to merge it in, and I think it looks pretty cool and I'm happy with it, so that's what I did. But yeah, now we've got to get this steel stuff finished off, because I need steel products coming into this area that aren't coming on trucks or tractors, because I need to tear those trucks and tractors down. In fact, I've already torn them down in front of the steel, so we're not getting any more steel stuff into this building other than what's already over here. So we need to get this finished. But I think I'm almost done. Yeah, I think that's pretty much everything I did. Nothing's really changed over at the copper mines. Rebuilt that, worked on the underside. You can't tell, but I actually had to completely rebuild that lower floor, which is what I ended up putting in the stairs. You can see more stairs on this side as well. And I had to rebuild it because I found a small flaw in my blueprints for the pillars, which caused them to be an ever so microscopic, not even a 1 meter difference in height. It was weird because of the way the pillars snapped to the top of this, or to the bottom of this floor. It caused them to be ever so slightly further down than they should have been, and which made aligning all of the belts and everything else really weird. So I ended up fixing that. I found the flaw in my blueprint, which was basically they had the signs as the very top piece, and they have that little post on the back of them, and that little post is an ever so tiny little difference, and it was using the post as the top of the blueprint, and so when I placed it, it pushed it down just by that little hair, and it was annoying. And it is fixed now, and there's nothing the game can do about it because I fixed it, and it has to deal with it. so it is dealing with it. But I did have to rebuild that entire thing, and that was annoying. But then I built this, and I'm happy with it. It's still our, kind of double platform thing, which I guess is getting a little old right now. I really like to find something new to do with it, the train stations. But that maybe comes in the next playthrough, I'm not sure. I think these double platforms look pretty good for now. I'm doing kind of what I can with them. I do like this whole ceiling light thing, especially now that the signs are actually lighting up the ground. Looks really good in here. This pillar, this pillar design I think turned out really well. I kind of just finished it just the other day, and it's really one of my favorites. I like the splash of purple in the center. I like the purple light line. Yeah, in general, I think that just turned out pretty good. Alright, so now what I'm working on is getting all of the resources out of that building and into the train stations. And so they're coming up. They need to come up this way. Head on up to the top. And we've got 2 of the belts hooked up. And, oh, that's right. You guys haven't met our new pet doggo. We've named him Semi-Super Doggo because he brings you yellow power slugs. Whoa. That's different. Maybe you are Super Doggo and the other one's Semi-Super Doggo. I named him Semi-Super Doggo because he was the second one, but wow, I didn't got a power slug from the other one. That's pretty cool. Huh. I don't know what to make of that. You kind of just shocked me there, doggo. Alright, but yeah, we're working on bringing over these other belts, and I'm going to have a bit of a problem here. I think at least, maybe I can work a way around it. If I bring it in some other way, maybe. Yeah, probably. Yeah, so this is beams, and then we have our encased industrial beams need to come down this way. And, okay. So, from now, they've been going out to the main line. That's not going to work here because I have a big cliff in my way. I don't think I really want to bring them out this. I guess so. I will do a little bit of zigzaggy for now. What are you doing there? Oh, see, they're hanging out on the other side. Hold on, let me move the camera for you, so you all can see. Can you see him? Yeah, I think you can see him, right? They're a little shy. There. I think that works okay. Kind of. Not really. Oh, I might be too short of a USB cable. Okay, I think that's as good as it's getting. We'll work on this as we go. Alright, but yeah, let's bring this down. So, let's see, somewhere right around here. We need to put up one of these guys, and I think I figured out before it's going to be on the 3rd tier, and I don't think that's right. I think this actually needs to be there. do. Is that right? I think that's right. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And then we'll get a little weird here. And normally I'd run these things and then do the belts, but I want to make sure everything's working, so we're going to run the belts now. Here. Go. Boom. And yeah, this steel factory is due for a pretty decent overhaul pretty soon. Oh, that's interesting. Where is that line? That's where I think I'm going to come in. So we want that here. Okay, so this one. Right? Right. Yep, there we go. Okay. And actually, why don't we, just to figure out where this needs to end, it's going to need to end here. Okay. Yeah, logistics under here are going to get a little bit messy, because I didn't really plan this building out just right. But when we reorg this building, we will definitely fix this. So, where does this end? This one? Here? Okay. And then what we want to do is come into this line, and I'm going to end up with the belts going right across the door, which I had in one of these designs at one time, and I thought it looked really cool, and then it didn't happen anymore, and I don't remember why, but it's going to be back now. Please tell me, yes, it went under. Nice. Okay, cool. And then to this guy. Good. And then to this one. And from there into our lift. He's just sitting there. He's like, I brought you a slug. Well, I've tried feeding you treats before and you don't do anything. Can I... What happens if I put that in your inventory? Do you eat it? No. No, you don't. Alright. And then that happens. You got like something growing out of your head there, buddy. Okay. I don't really want him to look like that anymore. That's really sad. Yeah. Okay. That's all good. Those are all coming in. Cool. Cool. Alright. So we've got them going up to that level. Really like the way that turned out. Think it turned out pretty cool. I just don't like looking over here. Got that Z fighting going on there. Oh, hey Fire Drake, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Yep, good, good, good. Glad to hear, glad to hear. We're just kind of cleaning up the thing I was working on, which is just redirecting our steel outputs over to our new steel train station. And I'm pretty sure you missed it, but we've got our bunny cam going today, so say hi to bunnies. We've got Willow and Mini Wheat. Figured they can get their time to shine in the internet for a little while. And so yeah, we've got this new train station, like my new pillar design. I think it turned out pretty cool. And then that is not at all right. Could try changing the colors, then change them back again. Really? Oh, I'll have to try that then. I actually intended to change the colors anyway. That's not the final colors for them anyway, so I will tinker with that. Come on, make it, make it, make it. Alright. Good jetpack. And put our tops on these guys. And then let's get them routed into their home. That works. And no, let's end you here. Let's end you there. And that works there. And that works there. And I hope that's right. These are all loaded. It's pipes. And that one is pipes. And then this one is beams. And that one is beams. And then we have encased industrial beams. Nice. Okay. So all I should have to do is head on in here. And I can't completely tear that down yet. I'll still have to figure out how I'm gonna split these here. But if I go like that, and that, and that, and that, that should start. Actually, does it make it? Yeah, it looks like they're connected. So then, yes, they are. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, yeah, and I've just got tier 1s coming out and merging into a tier 4, which there's no way that's going to actually oversaturate that belt, but that's fine. I'm not interested in that just yet. That'll be part of the rebuild of the steel factory. We're going to try and get a saturated tier 4, is that right? Tier 4 belt? Yeah, tier 4 belt for each one of the resources coming out of this building, though I don't know if I'll be able to do it for the encased industrial beams. And then there's the theory, by the way, that I'm not completely sure how I'm going to do yet, or if I'm going to worry about it, but there's a theory of pulling the steel pipes out of this building completely and making them from iron. Is this a MAM? Yeah, it looks like a MAM. Oh yeah, we got a hard drive scan. What did we get in the hard drive scan? Alternate steel ingot using petroleum coke. I don't think I want to deal with that. And then an alternate motor recipe using a crystal oscillator, which does look like it's faster, but it's made in the manufacturer. So I get 6 in a craft instead of 1 in a craft. But I don't know. It's definitely more efficient on the resources. But I don't know if I want to deal with that. But yeah, I had also got this one before, which could be very interesting for the modular frames if I go with this other steel pipe recipe, which I think is in here somewhere. Where are you? Where are you? Iron pipe. So for a whole lot of iron, which we have a whole lot of iron, I can make a bunch of pipes. Now it'll be slower, but it's in the constructors, so I could load the heck out of that. And yeah, it's a thought. no dealing with steel for that. So that's an option I may end up doing, and just really deal with steel beams over in this building. And then I can really just pump the steel out and make as many steel beams and encased industrial beams as I possibly can, and that might actually fix my speed concerns. But that's a problem for another time. Right. So, we're hooking these guys up right now. And again, for now, we're going to kind of be overloading our production capabilities. But that's just fine, because we're not really using them that quickly right now. And we will fix that at a later time. Wow, that's quite a stretch. Do you need to be connected? No, you don't need to be connected. Oh boy, can't wait to rebuild this factory. This will be so much nicer. Bring some water over here, make some wet concrete, get my Sommersloops back. I don't think I'll need to be using Sommersloops. Perhaps maybe bring the silica in. What was I doing? I did a different thing here. No? Maybe not. I thought I was toying with a different recipe there. I don't quite remember. Oh, maybe because I just... Oh yeah, I was just overclocking on more. That's what it was. Because I was able to get more in here. Got a web page that breaks down the alt recipes for how good they are. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'll have to get that from you. Go ahead and paste it in the chat if you want. I'll grab that. I watched a video the other day about the best alt recipes. It was pretty useful. But, you know, some of that's also a little bit opinionated, right? I mean, it's going to be different depending on your gameplay style and your current factory setup and all that stuff, right? But definitely some of them are clear as day better than others. So yeah, definitely be interested in taking a look at that webpage. Alright, so if this guy is now... Yep, he is. Alright. We've got resources coming in. So I think that means I do this from out here. It's time for another train. So, choo-choo, mother effer. Boom. Yep. 2, 3, 4. I really hope that I'm never really going to need anything more than the 3 freight cars, because my whole world is not built for it. And let's paint them like I painted the others. And when I say that, I've taken the others and I painted them for the color of the resource that they're grabbing. Breaks down the changes in power, materials, and machine. Nice. That should be pretty useful, actually. I did a little bit of stuff with the Satisfactory calculator and toyed with the other recipes, so I don't really want... Actually, you know what? Maybe I do want to do this. I'm going to back this guy up so it's not actually at this station. And there we go. And then when I set it up, it will go to this station first. So, timetable, new train. This is the Steel Express. Edit the timetable. We have to go from oh, that's an interesting one. It's going to be this guy. I wonder if I rename it, will it still work when I rename it? Or do I have to redo the timetable? Because that's got to get renamed. Okay. We'll deal with that. So that's that, right? I think we'll probably go ahead and build this in now. Good. So it'll go from the hub to the steel factory, outbound side. Why are you saying that the hub is next? The hub is not next. You're lying. You are on load. I hope the other side is on unload. I don't know if it is yet. Load, load, load. Yes, it is. Alright. No. Can I make you not the next one? Really? If I were to do that... Yeah. Okay. That's kind of lame. Whatever, it works. You know what? No. Just because I'm a neat freak, no. I want the hub at the top, always. So it'll make a dead trip. It's fine. Turn it on. And off it goes. Go, train, go! Yeah, Fire Drake, I don't know if you saw it, but I ended up hooking up the signals because I have multiple trains on the line now. So in order to make things not go boom, I hooked up the signals, and this will, well, so far the Caterium one and the copper one have been running. Yeah, thank you. They've been running pretty nicely, so I do have a Caterium train on the line now as well. Oh wow, that took a long time to get out of that signal. I guess that's a really long signal. And then this is a little bit of a, I don't like where the slope is. I'm going to move the slope out of the turn, and I'm going to make the turn flat, and I'm going to move the slope over to these towers instead. Mostly because of that right there, and this right here, which it did just make it through to that, so that was that concern has been quelled. This is just ugly though. If I put them on the same level, they'll cross over each other a little bit more nicely. And when we reroute this to go from quartz, we're going to send a quartz line over from the copper, and then we'll come in on the other side of the steel, and when we reroute that, this whole thing will get reorganized again, and it'll work a lot better. Oh, Fire Drake, what kind of video card do you have in your computer? Do you have a really decent video card in your computer, or is it a little bit not so nice? Let's see. We want to go rename this hub. This damn thing here. Oh, and it just unload. Well, it should be done unloading. So it was really good 6 years ago. I know it's NVIDIA based, but don't. Okay. So yeah, 6 years ago it should be fine because mine is 10 years old and it's doing just fine. So I don't know if you know about this setting, but I discovered a setting this weekend. Or last weekend, actually, just before I got sick. And it made the sign illumination thing work way better. But have you seen this? I know the chat might be a little bit in the way. This global illumination setting. Mine was off. I don't know if that's the default or if it's just because my card or what, but mine was off completely. And as soon as I changed it, I have a choice of medium or high. As soon as I changed it to either medium or high, the sign lighting completely changed. So much so that the signs are actually lighting up this lower area now. This, it's just before, it wasn't getting lit. This would shine, and it was bright, and you know, you'd look up and it was cool, but you look down here and the ground was still dark. Change the global illumination, and man, massive difference. Yeah, I'd take a look at that. It completely changed the way the game looked. And now it just, that's how those purple pillars over in the other train station, that's how they look so good. And oh my god, this thing looks completely different now. Especially at night, you should see it. That's just insanely bright and stupid looking. Like, geez, that setting was a game changer for me. Really made this game look a lot better. And I only ask because you want to have a decent video card, I hear, to turn it on, but mine's old. And if mine was old and it can... Oh, there you go. Go ahead. Yeah, but if mine can handle it, yours definitely should be able to, because yours sounds like it's just a few years newer than mine. So... But yeah, super proud, not proud, but happy about the way that illumination setting is looking. Okay, yeah, back to trains. Bunnies are eating away at their hay. And I have a stairwell up to this level now, but I don't really have a way to get up to the train level, and I gotta figure that out. Built the computer to stream back when I had to quit. Oh yeah, yeah. This one was just built as a monster gaming rig, but unfortunately, I've discovered it is getting quite old now. It was built back in 2016, 2017, so it's definitely getting old, but it still holds its own for sure. It does a very good job. But I guess it's just because I built an absolute monster back then. Looks like it's off by default. Yeah, see? So you should definitely turn that on. Give that a shot. Will you go now, train, please? Or are you going to continue to wait the 9,999 seconds? Or 900,999 seconds. Yours is now high. Yeah, so you might see a little bit of an FPS drop. I haven't seen a noticeable FPS drop. So, train. Can I cancel docking? There we go. On to the next station. I wonder if it's because... Are you guys set wrong still? No, you're on unload. Yeah, you're on unload. So why didn't you unload? Because you had nothing to unload, but it was trying to resist the urge to go work on power. I get that, my friend. Totally understand that. No, we want to edit this guy. We want to call this... What are the others called? Hub Steel is what this one's going to be called. There we go. Oh, so that's the question. Do I have to edit the timetable again? Nope, I don't. Nice. Okay, cool. Alright, cool. So that should be off and running now. I don't have any place for it to go yet, which is going to bring us to figuring out how we're going to bring it into this building. How are we going to bring it into this building? We've got 2 stairwells on the corners. Let's see, I guess that's another question, is what level are they supposed to go in on? I think it's the next level up, right? Let's not do that. Yeah, that's production from the first floor. There is a theoretical Z buffer occlusion. I wonder if that helps with Z fighting. Oh, interesting. have to look into that. Ah, yes, this is the level that it needs to come in on. Okay. So, we were debating this corner instead. Something like that. Oh, why is the train glowing? What is up with that? I don't think I've ever seen the other ones do that. Oh, now it's not glowing. Huh. Odd. Okay, well, that's a question I'll have to answer at another time. Alright. So you know what? Maybe I do something different here. Because one of the other questions I have is how am I going to get these through the walls without just making a big hole in the wall? Well, what if I did this instead? And I do that, and I do that, and I do that. Now, this will have to go, but that's fine. We're already decided we're taking these off the wall anyway because we're going to build the other thing. Oh, but no, because I got them too tightly stacked. I can only fit one in, which lines up with that one. I can't really fit another one in to line up with that one, because that... Yeah, see, I can't... Yeah, see, that's going to line up more like that guy. And doesn't line up with that guy. Okay, so that doesn't work. How am I gonna do this and still not hate myself? I suppose we could try this. Okay, so here's a question. Does this one line up? Oh, it actually does line up perfectly, so that's kind of a good thing. So then if I can just somehow swing this around to the second level, that kind of works, doesn't it? The fact that you were playing this might put that. What do you mean? Hey! Maybe. Not supposed to point it out, though. You play it too. Something like that, and then like that. So coming in from here, we'll just use an MK4 because eventually this will all be MK4. I could have just used MK4 there, but that would look like weird. So now I just have to. Could just do that, but let's see if I can't come up with something a little bit cleaner here. Is that right? Yeah, that's kind of right. And I know it's not actually on the belt. I don't want it on the belt right now. What I want is this guy do the mini thing, which no, that's not lining up. So we want to, someday you'll make it to the next. I'm actually, so, oh wait, I actually decided the other day that I was going to stop doing all of this train stuff and go head upstairs and build project parts, and then that's when I realized I don't have steel coming into this building anymore. I needed to do the train stuff some more. I was like, oh no. So I hopefully will be back to the project parts. That's not perfect, but I can live with it, I think. Yeah, so hopefully I'll be back to the project parts. I still have the plastics and rubber coming in from the trucks, so those can stay for a little while, I think. Once I get, but you're back to project, yeah. What are you on, by the way? Phase 2 right now? Or are you on phase 1? I think you, yeah, okay, yeah, phase 2. Okay, so this actually kind of works. And then if I did this again, phase 2, okay, yeah. And then it'll be the third one. You know what, let's just put the mergers in now. Is there anything on this upper belt? Nothing on those upper belts just yet, okay. Alright, do, and do. And these mergers are gonna sit here dead until I do bring the new oil processing train over, but that's a much larger job. That upper one will be encased industrial beams, which come in from there. Okay, so I need to get from the train station into these outlets, or wall hole things. Alright, that actually works pretty well. Why is that train glowing? Oh my god. I don't know what I did. I don't want to be out there, I want to be out here. Okay, so now I have to figure out how I'm doing this. So the other ones go all the way to the ground. I don't need this one to go all the way to the ground. Okay, it's time for you to go. You're dead to me. Oh, well, there's some quartz oscillators, crystal oscillator things to regain. Forgot I had all that tied up in here. Trying to be careful about what I actually snag, because I don't want to accidentally delete something I want. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Talking to a few others, it sounds like aluminum is the hardest part of the game. Really? Harder than nuclear? Like, I've seen some nuclear stuff going on, and that stuff seems pretty crazy. So if aluminum is harder than that, that's scary. Alright. So if we were to say steepest learning curve, okay. Is this a one gap? This is a one gap. Alright. This is not going to stay here. This is just going to be a temporary spot. Actually, where is that train station? It's over there. I don't want to interfere with this train station's output, which will probably be... Of course, right there. That's that's not gonna work. Alright, so right there for that train station's output, probably. Maybe here. And then so make this one here. Can I do that? Let's put... I wish I could see where the other ones are. You might see as the glowing train's input or output is full. Looks like the outline on stuff when inventory is full. Okay, maybe. Does the map say anything? Because I know I've had some trains get stuck before and the map said something, but no, doesn't really say anything. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna mess with my head. But whatever. I'll definitely do some digging into that. Why? I really need some stairs up. Let's run down to the other train station and see exactly where I have the outputs. They've got to be somewhere on this one here. Oh, that's right. I get it now. Yeah. Okay, because I have them here going down to the next level, and then they go over to the other conveyors, which are on the outer one. That's how I have that. Okay. So, grab our floor holes. And this time we want outputs, which I believe are that one. Right. You missed the jetpack, yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, do you even have free runners yet? Those would be the ones that I miss the most. You do, you got the free runners? Oh yeah, okay. Because that's like kind of a necessity. Alright, here we go. Okay, so this should work. And then you come into here, you come into here, and the yeah, I've seen you parachuting around. I know you and the parachute, you're best friends. You know, I'm looking at that, and that is mighty close. Can I do this? No, you're on default. Okay. Pull it out a little further. That's going to go in, which is going to make this very tough because it's not going to line up with my other stuff. Did I just rhyme? I think I did. Oh, I see what you mean. Pull it out. That's okay. Oh yeah, okay. I see. I think I see what you're saying. Which actually kind of works, because I think I was supposed to pull it out a little further anyway. Pull it out one click, and then continue from it on around. Yeah, that's actually where that's supposed to be anyway. Hopefully it works from here. Something tells me that's not the angle that I needed to move it. I think I needed to move it over just one nudge. Okay, come on. be over just a hair more. And if I do that, it's not going to line up the way I want it to, but I kind of need it to work more than I need it to line up the way I want it to. So I've been lining them up exactly in here. And then these guys, like so. If I nudge it over one, and move all three of them over one, I can still do it. They'll just be a little bit off center, which again, working is better than it not working. And I think that's really all I need to do. Alright, so leaving those there as a reference. That's probably, yeah, that did it. Ugh. That annoys me. Oh well. I can toy with that another time. Right now, like I said, let's get it working. We'll bring that to, say, there. Should be fine. Bring that one to there. Oh, I thought those were more encased beams. I was like, those shouldn't be encased beams. They are not encased beams. Alright. Bring that down. And we're not going to the ground. I don't think. If I do, this has to go. And I can reorganize this. Do I bring it along the ground and then over and up the side of the building? Probably is a little bit of a cleaner aesthetic, isn't it? Yeah, this guy has to go. So I could swoop this in and down a level and in and down a level. I could maybe do it that way. Here, why don't we just keep everything similarly leveled. And that there. This isn't impossible to rebuild, so even if I decide this doesn't work, I can rebuild this. Sorry about the scratchy throat still. My Monday game isn't meeting tonight. It's so tempting to get. I feel you there, man. I totally understand that. Get rid of this tree? Thank you. Not really a tree, but some leaves. Okay, so if we bring these guys down and down, so long we're going down to go all the way back up. It's fine. Yeah, that lines up nicely. Okay. Oops, I clicked that. I don't want to click that yet. I want to H that, nudge it back, bring it down. There we go. We'll build the frame around that later. Okay, so now we take this out. middle. And thinking about a few small factories built near each other, and then build a big frame around them to do the design and make a large. Oh yeah, okay. I get that. That could work. Mini factories inside of a big factory, basically. Yep. Very good. Yeah. No, that could work really nicely. I think we're gonna come out one. Let's see. This is the one we want. All right. Do I want to come out one? Or maybe I want to come out two. And then we'll go into the building. And this has to go. Bye, my friend. I will remember how to build you. I swear to God I will. I should have blueprinted that by now. I did not blueprint that yet. Okay. So... Oh, no, I reached the height. I am not doing the connecty thing. I think I have an idea. I guess we're putting these back then. This side. Temptation wins. Hey, as long as you got nothing else to do right now, then I say go for it. That is on the bottom of the one below it. I mean, sorry, it's on the top of the one below it, so this is a full gap. Okay. Yep. There we go. Oh, that's wrong. You can do the floor holes, and that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm putting these foundations in so I can run floor holes through them, and then remove the foundations and the floor holes. I thought if you remove the floor holes, you remove the conveyors, but I could be wrong. That's okay. I'm just going to put the floor holes right through these foundations and leave them, because it should match with the rest of the building aesthetic once I put them in anyway. I'm thinking so, at least. It's going to have a lot of floor holes. And I don't think I want the top one. Alright. Oh, but... So we're going to do two, and then the next two have to come out further. Oh, I may have to do some trickiness. Yeah, alright. Well, let's see what we can do with the first two. No, we don't want to go in there. That would be ugly. About a half nudge. Do I want to do that? Let's see what that looks like when we'll do a few of these. Half nudge to the wall so they're as tight as they possibly can be. I hope that's lining up with those holes up above. Yeah, it looks like it is. Okay. What? That really hurt? Come on. Looks good. And looks good. Okay. So. No. What? What did you do? There. And there. There. To there. There. To there. Put these ones in. The more I do this, the more I'm really thinking I want to try your trick there, which I have seen others do, and I swear I've seen others do it, and then I swear I've tried it and couldn't get it to work, so I don't know if I'm dumb or what, but... There, and there. I find myself asking about what I'm doing even when I'm not streaming. I talk to myself when I play games all the time. Said we want to do this like that. Okay, so that is actually connected. So, alright. Well, that's stupid. Maybe I should have pointed them out all the way up. Oh, well, either way, on the bottom it would have done that. Whatever. So, okay, can I... Yeah, see? It took that. Side out. Yeah, looks like it's the right side out. Yep, that's the right side out. Alright, well, let's put the floor holes back, and if I can find a better way another time, I will. Oh, well, that's why. That's just wrong. If I leave the floor holes there, they work, but I don't like that. I think it goes like that. Yep. Yep. That's how that goes. Okay, now I have to figure out how I am hooking in these others. So normally I'd do something like this. that's not right. That is right. And then, if I do that, and we're off by just one. Before restarting my sinks, you had 350,000 points a minute. Wow, that's nice. I think I'm getting like 100,000 right now. There we go. That's the right way. So then if pretty sure once I get this building hooked into the sinks, I will be getting an absolute ton of them. Gee, I wonder if this is even going to work. Oh, so I guess I didn't really need those, huh? Because they're just... I could have just used the floor holes. Every production line had a smart splitter sending a flow over. Yeah. That's the plan for this one. Once I get that area at the end cleared off, all of that stuff over there on those conveyor belts, all of that, once that gets all cleared out, then I'm going to expand the storage area, and the storage area, one of the first things is going to be to have the splits go off to the sinks. I'm definitely going to have to look up that floor hole trick, because I'm going to be very interested in that for this area. "22 sinks, wow. Imagine the power usage just for sinks alone, huh? Okay, that should be that. Oh, that's right. I was like, why is it yellow? It's yellow because for some reason it doesn't like connecting to the walls without saying that it's going to bunk. Yeah, connect to it doesn't like connecting to its own wall holes without saying it's going to clip its own wall holes. Some programmer needs to fix that dumbness, because that is dumb. Okay. So now I know I can get rid of the floor here. For now, I'm not going to. Suppose I should have just made these fulls. But whatever. I'm going to put these full holes in just so I can get the spacing right, but I'm not even going to connect the conveyor because I don't care about those conveyors just yet. That one to this one. Yeah, we'll put this one in too. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I think it's that way. Really not sure if this little half nudge was worth all this work. Maybe I should have just left them at the full spot. And watch, I'm going to get to the bottom and that half nudge is going to bite me. almost guaranteeing next time we see this world on stream, well, maybe not next time because it's Thursday, I don't have a lot of time between now and then, but probably by next week, this whole thing is going to be redone because as I'm building it, I'm not really liking it. But it will get steel flowing into the building for now and allow me to tear it down while I think of a better way to do this. As I've said a million times tonight, because I just want to make myself feel better about this. Yeah, see, even this is going to be interesting, right? Because really this isn't going to end here, because when these are here, I'm going to have them on this level, which means they've got to go up one more level, which means this, whatever. Okay. Problem for another day. Problem for another day. I think the answer is we're not going to come down this low. Pretty sure. Okay, so... oh, that's an interesting question. Which was which? Is that going to make my life even harder? Okay. So, I need to know which one of these is pipes and which one is beams. I also need to go get some more fuel. Wow, I got a lot of junk in my inventory. Whew, that was close. Alright. Bottom one is beams, which is the, if I'm looking at it, it's the left one. The left one is beams. Say it with me now. The left one is beams. That was the main reason for restarting, was really hating how I'd done stuff, and it was just plain simpler to restart. Some days. Instead, I just decide to rebuild entire massive buildings, and I'm not sure which would be easier. Actually, I'm probably pretty sure which would be easier, and yet I still do it the hard way. And... okay, so you need to come over. Alright, this is actually going to work. Isn't that amazing? Okay, so that's beams going in to the line. Okay, and then pipes. Yeah, they're not infinitely long belts. Gotta remember that. And then, what, you end here, I believe. And go out to there. And there. Okay. Now that's pipes. And now we've got to transfer from that third line to this second height. Is that right? That does look like that's what I gotta do. Alright. And we can do this. It doesn't look too bad. I'd take it off of straight mode there. You would have ended up ripping everything out and starting over anyway. Yeah, see, and I've done that twice now in this world. And I guess that maybe I was dumb. I certainly feel it sometimes. Maybe it would have been just better if I just started a new world. But apparently I'm a glutton for punishment. And I'm going to call OSHA on that stairwell, because that's just not safe at all. And okay, these guys are pouring in now. Okay, so a little ugly, not quite as clean as I was hoping it was going to be, but it's in and it works. Full pause because I'm still not sure I'm happy with it. Happy enough for now. It definitely makes it so I can go over here. Oh, hello. Somebody's missing a friend. There we go. And that Z fighting with those beams on the other side will get fixed when I put the decoration on the outside of the building. Really like the way that looks, by the way. I've tweaked that at some point. I don't remember if I was last stream or what, but Caterium's coming into the building now. That must have been since last stream, because I don't think I had Caterium getting smelted last time. So yeah, all of the ore lines from that side are gone. Now it's just the resources that I'm producing in other buildings that are going into that building from the other platform. So that stuff. Oh no! Ugh. Can I really not make that? I need to get my hypertube elevator built to go up to that level. Hey, can I just sit on the wall, please? Thank you. Because I'm pretty sure I can make it from here. There we go. Okay. Alright, so you are not needed anymore. You are not needed anymore. And you are not needed anymore. Right. Okay, whatever. We'll do that from down here. That's an interesting question. Will I get rid of those mergers? I think I will eventually. Alright, talking about filling up inventory. This is going to be a lot of garbage. So just 2 more lines coming into this building. But to get all the manufacturers I want set up, I need a 3rd resource, which is quartz. I need to bring the quartz into here so I can build the crystal oscillators, because my lord am I sick of building those things. I have been using signs like crazy to light up everything, and they are getting annoying. I can only build 22 at a time with what I have in my dimensional. You go away. Look at this spaghetti mess. Oh, the spaghetti mess is going away. It's so nice. Almost there. Yeah. We just have partial spaghetti mess. 2 more noodles. Noodle, noodle, do the noodle dance. Anybody else remember that? I don't think they do it anymore, right? Oh look, I got some ore still here. Okay, I'll get rid of that too. How's my inventory looking? Oh, okay, still plenty of room. And I know how you have. I love that show. Well, it's not really. Was it a show? I don't even remember. It was just like a thing that they played in the middle of shows, if I remember right. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. My favorite theme song for a kids show was Little Einsteins. I still remember that whole theme song. It's the greatest. The show was a little annoying, but I liked the theme song. Oh yeah, Sam. I forgot. Well, Sam isn't going into the building, but I probably do need to worry about Sam before I tear all this down. What did I just rip out? Oh, I ripped out quartz. Oops. Yep, we still need that. Yeah, look at this mess. Going from low level to high level, lifts and things going over itself, and oh my god, this is a horrible, horrible mess that I'm so glad to be deleting. And I know I could be multi-selecting, but I'm scared that I'm going to delete more than I should, just like I did on that quartz line 2 seconds ago. And that wasn't even with multi-select. Imagine if I actually used it. So I apologize for the slow deleting of things, but yeah, it had to be done. Gone, gone. And the fun thing is, I think this is all going into the awesome sink, because I don't think I have anything to do with it. Oh, okay, let's see, this I can. Oh no, no I cannot. Oh yeah, I can. Yeah, okay, yeah. I thought I grabbed some of the building back there. You, and you, and you, and you, and you. Dude, the clip, the hitbox on the tier 4 belts is so hard to grab. I don't get it. You, and you, and you. Okay. And yeah, I knew I grabbed some of that. That's still there, okay. I grabbed the foundation or 2, which is totally fine, because that's got to go eventually too. So I don't care. You can go away. Sure, why not? Sometimes you rip it out with such hammers. Sometimes, yep, exactly. Yep. This one's more of a pocket knife time. Okay, so all that down there was already taken out. Let's see, not the quartz. You, And you. Where's the... There they are. You. Okay. And I don't... Yeah, those inventories over there might be full, so I don't think I'm going to have enough room in my inventory to do everything in this line. But I can at least get all of this stuff right up to the truck stations. Whatever. Those 2 foundations can go. There's a few foundations I think I grabbed there. Don't mind that I started tearing out some of the foundation, because that's all useless to me. Okay. Nope, something back there I got, and I don't want to get that. I had these 2 quartz lines coming in and never used that much quartz. I suppose now that I'm actually trying to produce something automatically with quartz, maybe I will once I get the crystal oscillators. But am I even going to use that much of crystal oscillators? I honestly don't know. I suppose maybe if I switched over to some of the alternates that use the crystal oscillators, maybe I would, but that doesn't sound like fun. Wait. Oh, no, we didn't want to do that. You can do these. Where did... Oh, there you are. Okay. That's the pipes. There's a circuit board alt recipe that is copper sheet and silica. That sounds like a pretty decent recipe. I think you were showing me that one now that you say that. I feel like I've seen that one. So we don't need this truck station. It's empty and I can tear that down. Don't think I have enough room for this guy. No, I don't. I don't have enough room for that either. I will get 2 Mercers back though. Oh, that's an interesting question. Do I have... Oh. I know I have a dimensional depot on the iron beams. Don't know if I have a dimensional depot on the other stuff though. In the other building. How much room do I have? Yeah, I've got enough for this truck station and everything in it. Yeah, we don't need that right now. And I did not have enough for this guy, right? No, it's still got a lot of beams in there. Okay, let's go dump some of this stuff into our awesome sink. This is where it would be good if I had another awesome sink set up for this, but I suppose I could set up a merger into this line. This is starting to get wide open. Look at that. All this is gone. Woo! Okay. Send all those over. Send a bunch of those. You can have the rest of them. You can have this stuff, that stuff, that stuff, that. Yeah, I think I can have that and that. Where did that come from? Oh, the pipes. The pipes. Wow, there was 154 copper sheets in those pipes that I had on the buildings. That's weird. Yeah, you can even have the concrete. You can have that, that, and that. Oh yeah, I got some more solid biofuel from those truck stations. Forgot about that. Those are full. Let's see if I have any room for them. No, I've got to find a use for all this biofuel with no trucks. Oh, okay. Alright, I guess it's getting awesome synced then. Oh, and I do hope this empties out soon, because there is something I wanted to awesome sync with you all. Like there's a ton of you here right now. But yeah, I did want to do it on stream. This is the bounty from all the animal remains that we processed on the last stream. Or the stream before, I don't really remember. We threw a whole bunch of animal parts in the processing area. And this is what we got out. And so I'd really... Yeah, right? What's that? 100, 200, 300, 400, so 800 animal parts. And right now, I think we're at like 25,000. So that should do pretty good. 62 coupons in here. I think I have like 130 in my chest drawers thingy, personal storage thing. So yeah, that should be good. Oh, that's the quartz truck. I don't want to take that one down yet. Oh, I think I already took the trucks. Yeah, the trucks are gone. That's right. We don't need that. Can I fit that? Yeah, I can fit that. Get rid of you, get rid of you. You. I'm not going to fit all of this. Yeah, see, I need another awesome sync setup. That's it. I'm going to hijack this one over here. That's what I'm gonna do. Excuse me. Can you put a merger here, please? And continue our Mark 1 belt to come into it. And then we'll take this guy inside there, and no, actually I want to do reversed because I think I'm going to have a lot of stuff. So we'll do that. Should work nicely. There we go. Concrete. A lot of wire. Where did I get all that wire from? Oh well. Something I tore down had some wire in it. Ooh, sand fluctuators. I bet you it was the dimensional. Hey, oh, right. That's going to help. Okay, you eat that, please. And we'll keep tearing things down. So if that guy was full, that means this thing is completely full, and I'm definitely not going to have room for that in my inventory right now. Whew. Why do I think there's a dismantle crate up top? Yes, there is. Of course there is. We'll take that. Put that into dimensional. And then we take that. And then we have to go dump all this stuff. That, and that, and that, and that. too. Oh, you can have that and that. And that. And yeah, this is already almost full. Okay. Now let's go take down 2 more storages to take down. Oh, I gotta get rid of the snowman army. Whew, okay. Oh, that all fit. Alright. Ah, of course it didn't. Nope, that's gonna have to go. I'm gonna need to add another damn storage to this thing, aren't I? I have another full storage still of stuff. Whew. Oh boy. Can I fit another one in here? I can. I think it's that way, right? Yeah, I think so. Well, and if I have a full storage and this one's going to have some stuff in it, then guess what? I actually still don't have enough room in this stupid thing. Holy cow. Ooh, well, I suppose it's not the biggest of deals. I didn't really mean to do that, but it works. Yeah, okay. You can set up multiple storage. Yeah. Yep. Take all that. Tear that down. Oh, do I have room for this dismantle crate? Really? You didn't see anything. Okay. Yeah, still need more room. Holy cow. Okay. How's our other one doing over here? Is this one empty? No. No, it's not. I don't really want to load that one up more. I'm just going to add another storage over to this thing then. Do it. Oh, this is a lot of junk I just threw out. Okay. Wow, 400,000 a minute right now. Or close to it. That's not, of course, not going to hold, but still looks pretty cool. At one time I was, yeah, see, now we're down to what, 250 a minute? Yeah, okay, that makes sense. At one time I was getting 450 pretty much, 446. Wow. Yeah, the steel beams aren't worth anywhere near as much as some of this other stuff. Alright, How are we doing here? Oh, that one's empty. Alright, we're well on our way. Okay, I think I have enough room to fit these in. So let's see. There we go. DNA, away. Here we go. Whew, that is really pumping through those coupons now. It's going so fast I can't even really tell how much of each coupon is. 31,000? Is that what it is? 31, pretty much? 30? Yeah, they're probably about 31,000 per coupon right now. 166,000 DNA points a minute doing it with this. I don't think I can even maintain that for a minute. Maybe. It seems to be getting capped right around, oh no, 32,000, so maybe that's 33. That is not going up anywhere near, oh, 34. Okay. It's going up 1,000 every time? Doesn't seem like it's going up as far as top points is very fast. Doesn't anywhere near as fast as this. Where am I at now? Like 5 million per coupon, probably. Whoa. Oh, that makes sense. 1,000 per on the 480 belt. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. 480,000 DNA points per minute. That's screaming. And they're gone. Very nice. Oof. Alright, let's print those out. Sweet. Oh, I don't need this anymore. You can have this stuff too. Okay. Let's go see how many other coupons we have. Turn on the lights. Even though now that I've figured out the whole sign thing, I don't need those up there anymore. I can just put some signs in here with our other lights, and it will look a lot better. Oh, 116 is what I had. Oh, and Fire Drake. Were you here when I got the stuff from my doggo? My tame doggo? It gave me something I did not expect. Is my other doggo around here? Where's my doggo? You weren't. Let me see if I can find my doggo real quick. And see if he gives me anything anywhere near as interesting as what that one did. I have a doggo that usually hangs out around this place. Then I have another doggo that's over by the steel factory. Let's take a run over to the steel factory, see if we can find our other doggo. And see if he gives me something just as interesting as he did last time. No, I am not finding my doggo here. The doggos are freaking cool. So not as interesting as I thought it was, but he gave me some aluminum clad sheets or whatever those are. With 42 of them, I think it was. Maybe it was 14, I don't remember. It was a decent amount of the aluminum clad sheets, which was okay. That was pretty nice. But then the other thing that he gave me was almost mind-blowing. I didn't ever expect to get that from them. Let me see if I can find him and see if he's giving me anything near as cool as he gave me last time. There he is. I see you over there. Hey doggo, come here. You got anything for me? No, nothing anywhere near as cool. Alright, so he gave me some reinforced iron plates. Kinda cool. Only 4 even, which that's just nowhere near as cool as what he gave me last time. You know what he gave me last time? A yellow power slug. He gave me a yellow power slug. I couldn't believe it. Yeah. Yeah. I went in here, yellow power slug sitting in his inventory. It was amazing. Like, that's almost kind of game breaking a little bit, because aren't there supposed to be a limited amount of them? But no, that thing's just kind of giving me extras, which seems like it shouldn't be able to do that, but it did. Yeah, in fact, it's still in my dimensional. There it is. Oh, apparently I have a blue power slug in my dimensional too. But yeah, he gave me that yellow power slug right there. Which, like I said, that almost seems a little game breaking to me. And I see that my two beams are running slow, as I guessed I was going to be. Okay, I do have dimensional on the beams. Do I have dimensional on the pipes? I don't have a dimensional on the pipes. I better get a dimensional on these pipes. We're going to take just one of these and stick it into dimensional instead of going upwards. Ooh, these are slowly counting down too. Interesting. We will eventually be... Oh, fair enough. So if we can make synthetic power swords, it really doesn't matter if slugs are infinite or not, does it? Okay. Yeah, that is a fair point. So I guess that kind of makes it not game-breaking, which makes me feel a little bit better. But still, very nice of Doggo to give me a yellow power shard. I mean, a yellow slug. I mean, he can bring me a purple one. I wouldn't mind that. Just a little hint there, Doggo. Yeah. Alright. Let's see if we can't find... Oh, what are these still doing here? Is there anything in there? No? Oh, wow. Oh, really? Well, that would kind of be bad. I didn't know I had all this junk in this storage. I guess I should probably take all this and get rid of you and get rid of you. I gotta get the hyper tube set up for this run. I suppose I'm not gonna do that until I have these guys reorganized. If I'm going to rebuild them, I'm not going to have the hyper tube hooked up and then rebuild it. Oh yeah, look at that glow, huh? Love that now that the damn lighting thing is turned on. So bright under here. Let's see, this is probably a good time. Let me shut it off. If I go to video and global illumination off. Apply. Apply. And look, bright signs, nowhere near as bright in here. It's actually still dark in here. Only the lights actually did that. Well, it lit it up. But, go back, video setting, global illumination, to high. There is this setting too, which you can toy with. Moody, bright, moody, dark, dark, whatever. I had it on bright. What about moody bright? I wonder what that looks like. Yeah, it still looks pretty good. I may toy with those other settings. I don't think I noticed those before. Yeah. So much changes the look of this game. Alright, yeah, let's go spend those coupons, and then I think that it's it for me tonight. see what we can do with them. I know there's not much left for us. We need a little bit of light out here. Super bright room. Right here. Oh, and by the way, I know we had mentioned it when I think it was on your stream or whatever, maybe one of my streams. There is indeed a clean pipeline MK2. I did indeed grab that. I don't have that available yet, so I'll need some coupons for that eventually. And I'm just checking to make sure. I keep checking this every time I come in here just to make sure something hasn't unlocked or whatever. And I already got a coffee cup. You had all the yeah. I do too, it looks like. Well, that might be a cheap way to deal with ammo for a little while. Just come in and buy it. I got a boombox. I have the adequate pioneering. I have the pretty good pioneering. Right? Those are the two that I have. Adequate, pretty good. I think I can afford Satisfactory pioneering. 150. Right? Yeah, I got 204. Or I could go down to these guys. I'm pretty sure I will be getting the golden nut in this playthrough long before I beat this game. The way this is going. I don't know. Alright, let's go ahead and get the Satisfactory pioneering one. Oh, I can't even afford the Silver Hog too. So let's buy them both. Buy them.
Congratulations on purchasing this statue. It is a truly spectacular and one-off event. If you believe you have heard this message before, please examine yourself for signs of temporal anomalies.
Okay, temporal anomalies. Let's see, I had a hard time getting this placed last time. Let's see, can I get it? There we go. Backwards. Keep running our stuff on hand out of stuff on hand to build, and it's a different thing each time. Oh, that's so annoying. And yeah, you're all the way over in that coal area too, so that's gotta suck. Sneeze time, sorry. And that's not quite lined up the way I want it, but that's good enough for now. And then, so... this guy over here? Oh, no. I need to get rid of that wall. Not quite as bad with the main base. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, that's a good point. There we go. I think your tail's in the wall a little bit, but I will live with that for now. There. Yeah, you guys aren't lit up. I need to get some lighting on you. We need to be able to see you all the time. We'll deal with that another time, but yeah. Anything else? Wait, I think I had, and not that I'm going to sit here and wait for it, but when you can go in there. And you can get back into my hand. Have another hard drive for this guy to process. Okay. I know I can't research anything while that's going on, but just kind of curious. See, we need high-speed connectors. I gotta get the high-speed connector line getting built. I suppose I could buy just a couple of stacks of high-speed connectors and get these researches done. I have the stuff to do that, though. Yeah, we can get the programmable splitter unlocked next time. And we're a ways away from that. Oh, I still haven't done this. I'm saving that last hard drive for this, though, so I think that's going to be a goal for the next time. Next time is going to be a research fest. Well, not getting the nuclear deterrent done, but if I get the turbo fuel opened, I can open the turbo rifle probably, and maybe this, if it'll let me. Looks like it will let me. And that will be a lot of the lines. If I can get this one done, which with a couple of stacks of high-speed connectors I can get it done. Right? Yeah. Yeah, a couple of stacks of high-speed connectors. This will be a ways away. Oh, what do I need here? Oh, that's right, a sommer, and then some fluxy things, and some computers. I've got that stuff. We already opened that, and I don't know what that will be. And yeah, once again, crystal oscillators and high-speed connectors. I can open that up too. Not that I really care about scanning enemies, but maybe. Yeah, okay. Alright. Yeah, we'll definitely do that. Accomplishments must be seen. I agree. Alright, yeah, so I think... Oh, you're talking about my statues, right? Wow, it is dark in here. I need to get some lighting in here. That must be the difference between bright and moody bright. Because, wow, is it dark in here. You just aren't doing enough. Okay, that's going to be one of the things I do next. I was toying with some lights along these pillars and stuff, but I think I need to do some serious lighting up above. And let's get rid of this stuff that I found in the other building. And then the stuff that Doggo gave me. Put those presents away. And I think that does it for us tonight, my friend. I will catch you all Thursday. Is that where's my Fixmas stuff? There. Not there. Fixmas? Fixmas, there it is. We can get rid of these guys now. You can go there too. There we go. Okay. Yep. Alright. So, thanks for joining. I will talk to you all later and see you on Thursday. Bye.